Greg, thanks so much for being with us today. I know you guys always are thinking about problem solving. I think that when people are updating their homes, they rarely think about how electrical can really help them update their homes. So some of the things that people struggle with, lighting in their homes. As problem solvers, what can you do for folks?
Yeah, problem solving, old traditional lights, they burn out all the time.
Yes, they do.
They're very expensive to operate, and a lot of times when you actually get around to changing them, they're like different colors. So perfect solution is LED. LED lasts forever.
Okay.
Studies show that if you use these lights for, let's say, 4 hours in an evening, that they could last up to 34 years. So
that's hard to believe.
That's crazy, yeah. They're safe for the environment, and they don't get hot. So they're actually cool to the touch, so they can burn for hours.
And lighting really in a home makes a big difference with the atmosphere. I know in my kitchen, I didn't have a lot of natural lights. So under the cabinet lights, over the cabinet lights, and in the cabinet lights really creates an atmosphere for your family.
It sure does, yeah. What we're seeing a lot of times is we install dimmers. And when you come home, if you need a lot of light to work and prepare the food, then you've got the light. If you want to have a glass of wine and relax, then you can just tune them down.
A little romance,
yeah.
That's right, I love it. I love it. And these things actually can follow through outdoors as well when you're trying to create that warm space outdoors.
That's correct. Big thing that you're seeing today is people are creating these outdoor areas, these outdoor fun spaces.
Yeah.
And lighting goes right along with that. If you're having a barbecue at night, or you are having some kind of event, just having some soft up lights or maybe some down lights from a pergola, LED lights, low voltage lights, we do all that.
And you have a neat thing called Lutron that's a remote control. You can operate all these lights.
Yeah, Lutron, this is a really neat just system basically where you can turn all your lights off, on, you can create scenes, you can dim the lights if you want your kids to go to bed and their light's still on, you can just turn it right off. So.
And a lot of this can be installed without even changing wires in the home.
That's absolutely correct, yep. Some of these devices work off of a radio frequency, so you don't even have to have wires to start controlling lights that have been in your house for 30 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about electrical outlets, what I think is very exciting, and you do too, because with all these electronics we have to plug in, there are outlets now that allow for that.
Absolutely. Outlets have come a long way, and nowadays they actually have USB plugs that's built right into the face of the outlet. So you can still plug in everything else. You can plug your iPhone, your Android, just plug it right in.
And the blender and everything else.
Yeah.
All right, one problem that we all have during the summer months, losing electricity, and we don't think about generators until we don't have electricity.
Yeah.
You guys are the experts at this.
Absolutely. We're seeing a lot of people these days that have medical needs where they need oxygen, they need heating and air conditioning. So generators are almost becoming a must-have item for a lot of people.
Especially for those at risk. I know you guys have a fantastic tagline, so I want you to give us that. What do you guys always say?
Everyone needs to know, don't be left in the dark.